Hey, good morning, everyone. So, as per the inputs from last year, okay, this year also we're expecting this is what the test pattern. It might change here and there, but probably 90% this will be the case. So, first round will be aptitude and pseudocodes, where you have 15 questions and 18 minutes. And navigation allowed, you can move from one question to other question inside the section, right? So, navigation is allowed, no issue. So you can move from one to other, one question to other question, no problem. Next, logical reasoning. The more stuff is regarding quant and reasoning only. The entire is depends on quant and reasoning, quantitative aptitude and reasoning modules. You can cross check that, right? And here, logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, analytical reasoning, critical reasoning. Finally, pseudocodes. Here also pseudocodes, certain questions will be expected. Here also pseudocodes, 20 questions, 20 minutes, right? So this is what the test pattern. Once this is completed, this is online test. Okay, round one, we can call all this as round one. You have online exam. Round two is probably you have group discussion or jam session. They'll connect company people, they'll connect uh, in virtual note. Okay, that they may call you people. Different panels will do different way. They'll share you some Google Meet. Okay, 10 people, 20 people come for GD, or they may call one to one. They'll do jam. Okay, GD or jam session. If suppose you clear that, then next round will be TR plus HR. Technical round, then HR round, interviews will be there, right? Okay, so and exam is virtual mode, probably okay, 90% it will be in virtual mode. If any changes, they'll mention you again, okay, from the placements team. In general, exam will be in the virtual mode. Okay, make sure you have a proper systems, good internet, proper systems, right? Okay, now let's move for certain questions here. And the test platform, very important is for every company you should know first a test platform. Test platform is cocubes or ion. For the round one, the test platform is cocubes. It is now acquired by ion. So cocubes or ion test platform. So if you want to prepare more questions, so search for in Google also cocubes papers, cocubes previous papers. If you search, then that's very good. Okay, so that you people have proper preparation. Okay, cocubes previous papers you can search, right? Okay. Now let's see about certain questions. Okay, in this online sessions for okay 4 sessions we'll cover quant, we'll cover reasoning, we'll cover pseudocodes. More focus on reasoning also. Altogether in the 4 sessions we'll focus 2 sessions on reasoning. Okay, one on quant, one will be on pseudocodes, right? So that you'll get entire idea in this 4 sessions itself, right? Now see the first question related to profit and loss. They may change the values. You can find similar questions, okay, here and there in the exam also. CoCubes is having that one, okay. They'll change the values, okay. Questions will be similar for me. Profit and loss, what they said here, George sold a phone at 10% loss. Now he sold at 10% profit. So first thing in profit and loss, we have to calculate profit or loss with respect to cost price. We have to calculate profit or loss with respect to cost price. So you are having 10% loss. Okay, so 10% loss with respect to cost price only. Profit or loss calculated on cost price. Now you want 10% profit. If you okay, initially you sold for 10% loss, now you are selling for 10% profit. So how this is happened? 10% loss to 10% profit. Here the change is 20% here. You are at minus, you went to plus. Loss means minus, profit is plus. You are changing to 20%. So this 20% change because of this 450 rupees. As you increase the selling price by 450 rupees, loss become profit. Initially you are selling with certain price SP. Now you change that to SP plus 450. The price is changed from SP to 450. Now because of that 450, this 20% change has happened. Now 20% of the cost price is equal to 450. If you do into 5, 100%, means total cost price will be obtained. 450 into 5 is 2250. That's what your answer. Option D. Generally, calculator is not allowed officially. Okay, officially calculator not allowed. You need to take care of the calculations. But as the exam is virtual, okay, at least use some calculator without showing to the camera. Now this is what you can see on screen my camera. So this part is only should be visible, right? So only up to this part. Now you can use calculator below, but be smart. Okay, if you're as it is online exam, moving left and right, your eyeballs they'll track, and your results will be hold. So make sure your results should be correct. Means you should not move your head left and right. Above and below is allowed, not left and right. AI monitoring is there, so be careful. Right. So any issues you put in chat here. No raising hand right now. I'll just trying to disable that. Okay, for a while. Raise hand. I am just stopping. Is that option? Fine. So we'll see. Now let's see about the next question. Yes, still people are raising hand, not required. You can just text whatever if it is okay. Profit and loss, basic question. Are you understanding this one? Or the other way of solving the same question, sir, I'm not getting that point. Means the previous question, the other method you can solve is like this. Say it once again. The other method you just see, you are at 10% loss. Means selling price must be equal to 90% of cost price. No formulas, nothing. 100% means both are equal. No profit, no loss. 100% means. As it is 10% loss, SP equal to 90% of CP. Then they said 10% profit. When it is 10% profit, 110% of CP. If it is 20% profit, you have to write 120% of CP. You see the question? Initially 10% loss, now 10% profit. 10% loss means that's what 90% of CP. 10% profit means 110% of CP. Now what is this new CP is? Selling price is increased by 450. So previous selling price whatever it might be, that is increased by 450. The new selling price is obtained. What is previous selling price is 90%. This is nothing but 90%, right? If you take difference, 20% of CP equal to 450. If you do into 5, that's what 100%. Do into 5, 100% means nothing but total cost price. 450 into 5 is 2250. So overall cost price is nothing but 2250. Option D. We did lot of steps here. We are trying to reduce them. Don't follow Google solutions and all. They'll give lot of formulas, lot of things. I'm giving you two simple methods. Previous is very much simplified, or else at least follow this. 10% loss, selling price equal to 90% of CP. 10% profit, selling price is equal to 110% of CP. New selling price is previous selling price plus 450, because you see the question. He would have earned 450 rupees more if he sold it at 10% profit. So you want 450 more means selling price should be increased by 450, right? Okay. So see that. Got it? So that's what about this first question. Let's look into the second question. First question, first method, you are at loss means minus, profit means plus. Profit and loss both should be represented in terms of cost price only. That's what the basic. Don't follow formulas. Profit and loss is calculated on cost price. So 10% loss, 10% profit, minus 10 to plus 10. So 20% change. That is because of that 450 rupees. Here to here 450 rupees is the change. Okay, because of that 450 rupees, here 20% is increased. So do into 5, 100% is equal to 2250. Option D is correct. Got it. Now see the next question. This is also profit and loss one. Andrew sold a bike to Ben at 15% profit. Ben sold it to Cameron at 10% profit. If Cameron bought it for rupees $6,325, find the price at which Andrew bought the bike. Guys, anyone answers? Any answers from your end? You can use chat, you can respond. Maybe for your better internet connectivity, I'm just turning off my video so that if suppose some students who are having less speed of internet, still they can listen to the class properly. So I just turned off my video for that purpose. Yeah. So see, Andrew sold it to Ben for 15% profit. So increase the price by 15%. Ben sold it to Cameron for 10% profit. Cameron bought it for 6,325. For how much amount Andrew bought? This is what the question now. So Andrew into 115%. 100% means 1. There is no change. There is no change. Into 1%, 110% because here 10% increase. That is equal to 6,325. My dear friends, here is equation. Hope you understand what is that equation. 115%. Why 115%? Sir, I don't want to encourage any formulas. We'll just always focus on the concept. Right? So 115%. If it is 15% decrease or loss, we should write 135% here. 95, 85%, sorry. Option C is few of your friends mentioned. Very good. Now, calculator is not officially allowed, but as I mentioned, okay, doing small 115% is 1.15. 110% is nothing but 1.1. Divide this, okay, one moment. Yeah, so few of your friends already mentioned the answer is 5,500. What I'll suggest, okay, as calculation for this is bit time taking, you can use virtual calculator but in a smart way. So divide by 1.15, it's not 5,500 here. Again divided by 1 point, sorry, 5,500 divided by 1.1, it will be 5,000, not 5,500. 5,000 should be your answer. B is 5,500. Yeah, this will be 5,500. Not this one. One moment. 6,325 divided by 6,325 divided by, okay, 1.1 will be, this is 5,750. This will be 5,750 and this will be 5,000. This will be 5,000. Right? So that's what you can understand. So option C is correct. Okay. So answer is 5,000 here, not 5,500. Yeah, one of your friend given the answer 5,000. Very good. Now let's see about this third question. See this third question here. Everyone try this third question. I'll wait for your answer. Just give a try. Question related to time and distance. Here, John walks to his school daily, which has a distance of d kilometer. He covers the first quarter of the distance at a speed of 2 kilometer per hour, second quarter at 6 kilometer per hour, third quarter at 4, and the rest at 7 kilometer per hour. My dear friends, see, a lot of people what they'll do as it is average speed. If there are two speeds, there is some formula 2xy by x plus y. Three speeds means 3xyz by xy plus yz plus zx. Those who rely on formulas, they cannot solve this question because they're given four speeds here, right? So what you should do, yeah, see, you can instead of d, you can take some value also, which has a distance of d kilometers. Then you can take certain value, certain distance, right? So total distance instead of d, you can take some value also, no problem. So yeah, that's what advantage in time and distance is. Total distance, what it may be, no problem because average speed is distance by time. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. So now what I am doing, I am assuming my distance. There are four quarters, right? So you can assume certain distance. So what is better is which can be divided by 2, 6, 4 and 7. The number which can be divided by 2, 6, 4 and 7 is suggested. So 2 and 6 will get 6. So and 6 and 4, 12, 84. Right. So I am considering the distance is 84 kilometers. 84 kilometers. 84 kilometers. You can assume d by 4, d by 4 it's your wish. Sir, I don't want, I'll take x, 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 x. Still you will get the answer. The beauty is that you can take each distance is x kilometers, x, x, x. Still you will get the answer. The first one with the speed of 2 kilometer per hour. The second one with the speed of 6 kilometer per hour. Third one with the speed of 4 kilometer per hour. Fourth one with the speed of 7 kilometer per hour. Now, as I mentioned, average speed is total distance divided by total time. What is the total distance here? 4 into 84. 84, 84, 84 like that. You are traveling from A to B, let us say. Total distance is 4 into 84. What is the total timing? To travel this 84 kilometers with 2 kilometer per hour, I want 42 hours. This is 14 hours. Yes or no? This will be 21 hours. This will be 12 hours, right? So 42 plus 14, 56. 56 plus 12, 68. 68 plus 21, if I'm not wrong, we got 89 hours. So numerator, okay, is kilometers, denominator is hours, right? So this is altogether 336 divided by 89 kilometer per hour. Now again, okay, calculator officially not allowed, but not showing to the camera, you can use it. I got 3.775 plus. Okay, so somebody said 4.74, answer is 3.78. 3.7752 approximate to the 3.78. My dear friends, see this. See the beauty of the question. Okay, if question is already completed, also let me know. In your regular class, this is already completed, means let me know. Yeah, one of your friend given the correct answer. Same person already answered for the previous question as well. Very good. 4376. Excellent, my dear friend. Average speed is 3.78 for this question. Previous question is nothing but 5000. Very good here. So speed is distance by time. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. And some of you may question me, sir, you taken some value. How you take that 84? How I taken that 84 is LCM for 2, 6, 4 and 7. I assumed my distance is equal to 84 kilometers. Each distance 84. Now some of you again have a question. Sir, అసలు మీరు ఎందుకు 84 తీసుకున్నారు? That is why I'm telling you, I've taken LCM. Now, sir, let's go for X. You said with X also you can do. Yes, మన X అనే టర్మ్ తీసుకొని కూడా చేయొచ్చండి. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Each quarter we can take X like that, and we can handle that question. How, sir? Same question. Let us see. Don't worry. Okay, I'll give multiple ways of solving. No bad, please. No bad. Okay, let's go for 4 quarters. This will be X kilometers. This one will be X. This one will be X kilometers. This one will be X kilometers from A to B. Distance you are traveling is 4x. You have to travel a distance as per the question. D is nothing but equal to 4x. Okay. Here this is with 2 kilometer per hour. One is, if I am not wrong, 14 kilometer per hour. 264, right? Yeah. 2, 6, 4 and 7 kilometer per hour. No worries. See, now average speed is what? Total distance you travel. Total distance is 4x divided by timing. Time is distance by speed. First one timing is x kilometers with speed 2 kilometer per hour. Next one x with speed 6 kilometer per hour. Next one x with speed 4 kilometer per hour. Next one x with speed 7 kilometer per hour. Now listen, x can be taken common, cancelled. My dear friend, x can be taken common and we can cancel. Now what happened? Listen, you have to take LCM for 2647, which is nothing but 84. I did already. This is 42. This is 14. This is 21. This is nothing but 12. This 84 will go to numerator. Denominator is 89. Now listen, this is what we did already. This last step, if you observe, 4 into 84 divided by 89 only, I got directly. So whatever the distance you assume, like x value, it will be cancelled. It is having cancelling effect. Numerator, denominator, that x will be present, it will be cancelled. That is why whatever the value for average speed you assume the distance, it won't disturb the answer because of this case. Right? Got it, my dear friend? Somebody said to repeat. Dhananjay, is it clear? Got it. Excellent. Now see the next one. See this next question. This type of questions also we can expect. Functions related. Yeah. F of x is defined. G of x is defined. You have to go for f g of x. Means f of g of x. Sir, in intermediate, I know these functions and all. Don't worry. Okay, not that much difficult. This is very easy. They given x value minus 2 means f of g of minus 2 you need to calculate. Here g of x is already there. G of x is nothing but x divided by mod x. When I put minus 2, then minus 2 divided by 2 because of modulus, we will get minus 1. G of minus 2 is nothing but minus 1. Now, your job is f of minus 1. When I put f of minus 1, in place of x, you have to put minus 1. It will become 2, my dear friend, not 0. The answer is nothing but equal to 2. Got it? Guys, is it clear? So, this will be equal to 2. Very good, 560. Superb. Let's see about the next question. We strongly recommend everybody to name yourself with the roll number. You have an option to rename here. Click on your name and you can rename to your roll number. That's what we suggest. Okay, let's see about this one. They're asking f of 7, g of 7. That's it. F of 7 is nothing but minus 7 plus 1, which is minus 6. G of 7 is nothing but 7 divided by mod 7 is 7 only, 1. So we have to go for the option D. Very good, 521. Superb. If any of these questions are already covered, let me know. We have bundles of questions we can discuss many and many. If it is given in exam, not discussed in class, no problem, we'll discuss. But our agenda is like, okay, we need to have at least a look on this concept so that you people have a good idea. Serious question. Speed is given, timing is given. The question is nothing but related to distance. I hope in yesterday exam you people have this. Yeah, 510, 510. First, speed should be converted into meters per second, kilometer per hour to meters per second, which is 15 meters per second. Now they're asking distance. Distance is speed into time. 15 into 34, which is simple 30 into 17, 510. These two gives to this one, then it will be easy for you to do calculation. 510 is the answer. Excellent. Now see the next question regarding series. Reasoning question, I agree. Many are responding with their answers. 343, 49, 216, 36. Your answer must be 125. Very good. So cube and square logic, right? So this is 7 cube, 7 square, 6 cube, 6 square. Next it must be 5 cube and 5 square. So 5 cube 125. Not 625. Somebody mentioned 625. That's what, guys. Take care, take care. It's 125, not 625. Now see one more question related to series. Series is very important for any competitive exam. Let's call HCL. Let it be TCS company. Let it be okay Accenture. Or maybe they move for gaming this time. It seems okay. But if reasoning is there, definitely you can find this concept. Yeah, this is slow decreasing format or increasing decreasing. See, this is decreasing and increasing. First decrease, then increase. Means there are minimum two logics. Sir, I want all concepts I want to revise. So then if that is the case, right now I'll put in your group one of the uh, Excel sheet where you have every topic right side video. What are the topic you feel not comfortable? Okay, as this is not the time to revise the concepts, when I believe that you people already have a idea on this. If any of you are okay not aware of any of the concepts, okay, then I'm just shared you one Excel sheet in your group. You can just click on that Excel sheet. You have right side a topic name and right side a video related to that. Okay, we kindly recommend to go through it. Okay, now fine. So it's like we can go for alternate series. 508, 519, some missing number. The other one is 497, 486, 475. We can solve different ways. As per this, what is the scenario? Here it is minus 11. Here it is minus 11. Here it is plus 11. Then it must be plus 11. Answer will be 530. This is one way of solving. There are n number of methods. Some people will do directly. Yeah, I'll show what can be done is this is one way of solving. The other logic for the same question is many of you people are solved. It seems like you are taking differences directly. 475. Sir, here difference is nothing but how much? 508 to 497 minus 11. Then here plus 22, sir. Then this is minus 33, sir. Then this is plus 44, sir. Then this is minus 55. See, majority of the questions, if you don't have any logic in your mind, first take differences, it will give some logic. You may find some path to solve the question. Okay, 70% of the questions in series, if you don't know logic, at least take difference between numbers, then somewhere you will get the idea and you can crack it. Right? Okay. Now, that's what 530 is the answer. Two different ways. Let's see about the next question. Yeah. Which of the given options cannot be formed? This is also, I think, given in one of your exam. Cannot be formed. Here, what is there? You have to use only one time this letters whatever exist. Okay, T A B L A. T is available, A is available, B L A. Two A's are available, no problem. B A Y O U, no problem. But this is the problem. I and G are not available. Why this one problems are I and G? I and G are not available in the given set of letters. So we cannot form taiga, right? So option C is the correct answer. Excellent. Good. Now this question also same similar lines. Reasoning. Check this ones. Here, what's the problem? G available, but two G's are here. Problem, I think this is the one. Here only one G is available, but here two G's are used. Let us see, let us see. That's one thing. Tumbling, T-U-M-B, B is available, L-I-N-G available. Zombia land, G-O-M-B-I-E. Generally focus more on all. Okay, I think instead of this, here, okay, option B is pretty much issue. Here the question is also there is some bug, I can say, because G's are available two here, here available one, but here two. But probably A is the issue. Cannot be found. Here also A issue. Two options then I think, yeah, they have to keep A. Two options will be a problem, no? Zombia land and therapy, both. A, Y is not there. Then what? Yeah, A is already available, sorry. And yeah, better option we can go is therapy. Why? They should not mention this. Letters only once they should not mention because G is the issue here. There is some bug in the question. They should not mention that line only once. Dog's night is also problem. Therapy also have a problem. A and C. SC is not available. There is one more problem. Yeah. SC is not available. Good, my dear. S also issue. Y also issue. Two options. Okay, not only G issue, the problem with S issue also there. Right, so might be some typing mistake. Dog night. Agreed, agreed. P also issue. Yeah, fine. Anyhow, we taken therapy. Okay, what a problem. It is A and C both. But only one correct answer. That's why there is some bug in the question. You cannot take any photo. You cannot claim this is wrong. Nothing. We can't ask any company why you given question wrong like that. So you select one among them. Then luck only should favor you. So that's what. Okay, sir. I'll attempt only 15 questions correct. Then no, dear. Okay, please make sure you have to be very clear with the things. Attempt as many questions as possible in a correct way. Certain questions there is some bug like this also. Now see the 11th question, statements and conclusions. Reasoning, statements and conclusions. Now here, see conclusion means definitely true. Definitely true with respect to given statement. With respect to given statement. So they given a statement with respect to that, is the conclusion definitely true or not? Doubt is not conclusion. Definitely true is what required. Now here, yes, see, that's what they given. Determine the conclusion that follows from the statement. Now, what is the statement? Applications are invited from competent cooks experienced in cooking for a restaurant. They want experienced people only. Applications are invited only from experienced cooks. Yeah, there, that is what. It is difficult to find competent cooks. No, this is not from the statement, right? Second one is damn sure wrong. Damn sure wrong, second one. First one, applications are invited from competent cooks experienced in cooking for a restaurant. So they want experienced cooks only, right? Okay, so yeah, invited only from these people. That's clear from the statement, right? So only conclusion one follows is correct. Guys, is that okay? Are you getting the point? Conclusion means definitely true with respect to given statement. Doubts are not entertained. Okay, doubt cases is not conclusion. Right, see the next one. Coding and decoding. See this question. Adjusted is coded as. First of all, in coding and decoding, you people should write that word below, below, write the respective letters. Okay, so you know A value 1, C value 3, D value 4, 7 by G Brundan colony, G value 7, you know, November 14, N value 10, Jack Queen, J value 10. So if you just go, this is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, then plus 5. Then again, listen, don't assume plus 6 here. S is 19, U is 21, again plus 2 only. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. We are doing plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. If you do plus 2 for attorney, if you apply plus 2, it will be C. Plus 3 is W. So I have only one option with C and W. But see the logic, it's not 5, 6 is not there, 6 is not there. Somebody kept option C, no A, not D, C W. First one plus 2, next one plus 3. How to remember these values also? I shared you the Excel sheet, there you can just go through. Okay, we given some tricks to remember also. Now this is question related to seating arrangements. Seating arrangements, have a look into the question and answer this. I'll give 2 minutes time, so everybody just have a look, solve this question please. I'll wait for your responses. 2 minutes. There are a couple of questions related to this. This is one question, the other question is here. Couple of questions related to the same data, so work on it. How many different possible combinations of scheduling are possible? Hope screen is visible for everyone. I hope you are comfortable. They said different possible combinations. Might okay, then you have to think in a better way. Yeah, many said only B or two people said B option. Fine. Now, how many people? 6 persons are there. L will deliver, Luki. L will deliver at the start or at the end. Samuel is delivering immediately after Isaac. After Isaac, Samuel is immediately delivering. This point completed. There are exactly 3 positions between John and Nathan. See, John 1, 2, 3. Nathan. Otherwise, Nathan 1, 2, 3. John. Both are possible, my dear. Don't think John first, Nathan next. There is no clarity, right? and Caleb delivers the presentation in the second place. And okay, now we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Caleb is fixed at the second place already. This is fixed one. And three positions between okay, Jatan and Nakab means here only way I can fill is this. This can be Jatan or Nakab. Here it will be Nakab. Sir, Nathan, not Nakab, sorry. Nathan or Jan. Right. Now what about these two places? Sir, these two places are filled by second person. These two places are filled by second person. So what is that? It should be Isaac, right? Yes, correct. Isaac, Samuel. Last who, sir? Luke will deliver at the first or last. Now, my dear friend, two options. Answer is two. Two possibilities, not one possibility. What is the two possibilities, sir? It can be JC, ISNL, or it can be NCI, SJL. Two possibilities, my dear friend, not one. Guys, are you understanding? Don't think that Jacob, Nathan, three positions between first Jacob only. No. There are two ways. Still, people are, at least now you understand. Initially, okay. Now, are you clear? So, we can say two possibilities after reading the first statement. But, my dear friend, okay, you may think two possibilities. But see, here where Luke can be sit at the last place only, right? Don't decide with that one, dear. Always you have to complete the entire. Luke is only at the last place, no? Luke is not taking first place. Don't decide with respect to first statement, my dear friend. No. Your answer for this one is in sync. For because of first one you may think, but that's not the right approach. We are worrying about the approach, not this question, my dear friend. Clear? Good. Excellent. Now see the next question. Who delivers the presentation after John? My dear friend, after John, who delivered the presentation? After John, who? Who is that lucky fellow? After John, it can be Caleb. After John, it can be Luke. So either Caleb or Luke. Either Caleb or Luke. No, it's not Luke. Either Caleb or Luke. Somebody said only Caleb, somebody said only Luke, but answer is either Caleb or Luke. Either or. Got it? So that's what we have. This is all previous questions from cocubes or ion platform and given in HCL previously as well. So that's what. Not Caleb, my dear friend. Answer is either Caleb or Luke. In one there are two arrangements, right? We agreed, right? Two possible combination of arrangement for this question. Once the two arrangements are settled, you can understand that. You see, it's like either Caleb or Luke. Got it? Next one, back to series. Series question here. This is question mark, it seems, not to question mark. Everyone have a look. How can we solve this question? Everyone try this series question. Somebody already texted. Is it answered? Okay, answer. Somebody kept some answer, but is it correct or not? We have to check. Yeah, 78. See, when you don't have any logic in your mind, go for differences. That might help you somewhere. Here it is minus 7. Okay. Then this is plus 57. Okay. But here, this is one thing. Okay. If it is 91, 128, 363, good. Now 128 to 363, let's see the difference. Okay, 245, 235, 235. Okay, then one way of solving, or we'll go for multiplication also. Somebody said option D. Somebody said 1424. Someone saying option D. Yes, 7085 means it's definitely multiplication required. Multiplication logic for the 71 and 128 will be less chances. So differences, we got this. And again here and here. So we need some logic in between. Let me check. 78, 71 difference first letter removing if that is the case 128, 363, 7085. Okay, cool. Cube logic if we try. Minus 7, 363 minus 128. The question is 781, 71, 120, 360, 7085, 1452, 1417, yeah, 1410, 1424. Correct options only. So, what is the logic? Cubes? No way. It's not near to cube. Squares? No. Difference is decreasing, increasing. That's one case. Anyone got the logic? Answer related to this. One should be even number, that's fine. Okay, even odd, even odd. Even number, odd number, even number, odd number. It should be even and odd. Okay, and we have only one option eliminated if that is the case. Are 7 and 8. Okay, 120, 12, 3 times. First letter if you map also. 0 gap, 5 gap. It is 7000 something, it should be multiplication only. It is 708. Difference cube square. One of your friend given option D. Great options I am getting. But I am worrying about the logic there, not about options. Okay, it will be minus 7 plus 57 plus 235. Multiplying with this 5 times, no. 128 multiplied by 3, 71 multiplied by 2. Okay, yeah, that's what. Definitely, when the big number is involved, I said already multiplication required. Now, this what see excellent question now. Guys, everyone look into the logic. 78. When now the big number is there, multiplication definitely involved. That's what I am claiming. Multiply with 1 minus 7. Multiply by 2 minus 14. Then multiply by 3, it will be 384 minus 21. My dear friends, see, whenever big number is involved, multiplication is for sure. Multiply by 4 minus 28. When you multiply by 4, 363 multiplied by 4, definitely ending with 2, subtracting with 28 will be 1424 for sure. 1424. Then multiplied by 5 minus 35. Multiplied by 5 will give 7120 minus 35 is 7085. See, option A is correct, 1424. When you have small number at a test stretch, we got big number, then yeah, that's what one of your friend conveyed. Couple of people now, then good. 7085 only, dear, not 75. Multiplied by 5 is 7120 minus 35 7085 only. 85 and 35 120, correct only. Okay, so option A is correct. Next, back to again this profit and loss related question. Adam sold his bike at a loss of $5,550. Okay, I think certain lines of the question is missing here. Let me find the correct question. Might be available in one of the screenshots. Yeah, this is where Adam sold his bike. See, this is how the questions they are changing slightly. One line in a exam, they'll change one line like this. This question same only. Adam sold the bike at, yeah, here this is the original screenshot. Let me look into that close. Adam sold his bike at a loss of 5,500. If he sold it for 7,500, at what it is purchased. But this question we cannot handle as there is no data. Sold his bike at, okay. Oh, fine, correct. Cost price is what? Selling price plus loss. Loss is CP minus SP. They're asking cost price directly. So 5,500 plus 7,500, which is 13,000. It's a very basic question. This is not typical question. They asked a basic question. Cost price is selling price plus loss. So we'll get answer 13,000 directly. Option A. Now see the next question again, profit and loss. This type of model we already discussed. Okay, this type of model we already discussed. So let's have a look what they given in this question. So Julia sells her watch for $170 at a loss of 15%. At what price should she sell it to get a gain of 10%? Okay, so 10% gain is required. Okay, initially 15% loss, which is nothing but 170. Yes, answer is 220. How sir? So it's very simple. You have initially 15% loss. So selling price is equal to 85% of cost price. Selling price is 170. Then you can understand cost price is nothing but equal to 200. Now you want to sell it for 10% profit. Means selling price must be equal to 110% of cost price. 110% means 110 divided by 100. Cost price is 200. Okay, you can clearly understand this is nothing but 220. Option C, 220 is correct. 220 is the correct answer. Right? So see the next question now. Profit and loss, very important. Now see this. Ages along with ratios concept. Tom, David, Jordan, 457 ratio. If sum of their age is 176, Tom age is what? Sometimes they'll ask you David age, Jordan age. Here, listen, I don't want to solve the question. Okay, Tom age must be 4 multiple. Only one option available is this. Guys, listen, I am not solving the question. I am directly attacking because I know one simple logic. It should be 4 multiple. Okay, let's see. Is this wrong? Yeah, fine. That's why everybody given option D. What is the original procedure is 4 plus 5 plus 7 is 16. But they said 176. Means multiply by 11. Everything should be multiplied by 11. Multiply with 11. All these terms you multiply by 11. Tom is 44. Dave is 55. Jordan is 77. This is Davy age. This is Jordan age. This is Tim age. 4, 5, 7 multiples. Right? See the next question. Options are wrong, and in fact, this question is 3 pi. 3 pi. I think this question also you people attempted in your exam. There is circumference is nothing but pi into denominator diameter. So diameter must be equal to 3 centimeters. Very simple. 2 pi r. In that 2r is nothing but diameter, right? Answer will be 3. Next one. Yeah. After all this discussion, one of the valid question, right? Sometimes I'm getting this message. I'm just cross verifying. Hope my screen is visible. Hope I'm audible, right? Any disturbances for you people? Meanwhile, solve this question and you can text. Is that clear right from my end? No problem. Everybody said okay. A tap takes 6 hours to fill a tank, but due to a leakage, it takes 8 hours. So 2 hours extra. How long would the leak take to empty a tank, which is 75% full? Excellent concept oriented question. Yeah. So filling a tank 6 hours, filling because of leakage is taking 8 hours. What you can consider the full tank capacity, you can assume tank capacities. It's again similar to the time and distance question. Here also we can assume tank capacity. Somebody said 18 hours. Okay. How can we assume is LCM for 6 and 8? LCM for 6 and 8 is 24. I can assume 24 liters is my tank capacity. It is taking 6 hours means it is filling 4 liter per hour. Only filling capacity is it efficiency is 4 liter per hour. Now 24 liters it is taking 8 hours means 3 liter per hour. This is because filling plus leakage. As I know filling is 4, I can understand leakage is minus 1 liter per hour. Guys are understanding why I got minus 1? Filling plus leakage is equal to 3. We know filling is 4. Okay, then obviously leakage will be equal to minus 1. Clear, right? Leakage will be equal to minus 1. Okay, so if leakage is minus 1, for full tank it will take 24 hours. For full tank 24 hours, but they said 75% only. Then 75% of the time only it will take. 75% means 3 by 4, which is 18 hours. Excellent here. For full tank 24 hours it will take to leakage. How, sir? It is removing 1 liter per hour. 24 liters means 24 hours it required. But here we want only 75% of that. So it will require 75% of the time only. See the next one. Profit and loss related next level question. Read the question carefully. I'm giving time. Read the question carefully. Then attempt it. Mike bought a smartphone, which had, see, as I mentioned, you have moving up and down. You can move from one question to other question. Navigation allowed. Those questions which is taking time, you can move for next question. Later you can go for that last things, right? So don't wait for okay difficult questions to solve initially. Okay. Now say this. MRP 2400 for a discount of 5% and sold it to Jim for a profit of 10%. Jim used it for 2 months, and there may be some mistakes in the questions also, don't worry. But see the concept. Okay, 2400 is the phone cost. You purchased for 5% discount. Jim, okay, Mike purchased it for 5% discount and sold it to Jim for 10% profit. Then after 2 months, he sold the same to his friend at a loss of 33.33%. Means one third loss. This is profit and he sold for loss. Right. Now here there might be options you ignore because there are a lot of mistakes in exam. Don't worry. Now Mike purchased for what amount is 5% discount 2400 minus 120. How sir? 10%. 10% is nothing but removing 10. For 2400, 10% is 240, 5% is 120. Means Mike purchased it for 2280 rupees. Mike amount is 2280. Then sold it to Jack for 10% profit. Now 10% profit means 2280 plus 228. For 2280, 10% is nothing but removing 10. This is what, okay. Now what this is altogether 80,2508. Now you are selling with 33.33% loss means one third loss. You are selling for one third loss. So one third of 2508. 8 times 24, 3 times 836 rupees loss. So Jim sold it for 2508 minus 836, which is 2 here 7, 24 minus 8, right? So which is nothing but 16. If I'm not wrong, answer should be 1672. Ignore about this. Answer should be 1672. Ignore about the options there. Okay, yes, excellent. One of your friend clearly mentioned that's what that is a mistakes. Then what you should do, go for the close option which is available. But as per procedure, exactly 1006. Somebody did chat GPT. Chat GPT, what it will do when you give the options, it will go to the near one. It will show option D only. But correct procedure point of view, 1672 is exact one. There will be some mistakes, yes. What might be they did, they may taken here itself, I think so 2400. But here you see, Mike bought a smartphone which has MRP of $2,400, but he purchased for 5% discount. Read it carefully, right? So that's what the importance of the question. Answer should be 1672. But among options, the close one is that. That's why we went for. But correct answer as per the procedure is this. Rely on concept. Right. So let's see about next one. See this question. Percentages question. This question you people already got in exam, it seems. Yeah. Your weight is increased. Let us say you are 100, you increase to 115 because of 15% increase. Now, if you have to bring it back 115, you have to bring it back to 100. Now, what is the percentage decrease is? How much? This is loss, percentage loss. Loss or decrease, how much loss you require 15 from initial value 115 into 100. This is how you should do. This is how you should attempt the question. So this is 23 times 523 times 520 times. So 300 divided by, yeah, 520 times 523 times. So 300 divided by 20, which is 13.04. 13.04. Very good. Option B is correct. I believe you understand that question, right? Superb, dear. Now, next level question is given. Okay, any doubts, please put in the group. It's not 15% for sure. This way 15% reverse also 15%. No, blunder. 13.04%. Excellent. See the next question. Typical question we given. Time and work. At their usual efficiency levels, Siri and Bayans are together finish a task in 16 days. Right, okay. If Siri had worked half as efficient as she usually does and Bayans are twice, the work will be completed in 12 days. Good question actually. Let's try this. Okay, Siri and Bansa working normally will take 16 days. Siri worked half of the efficiency, right? And Bansa twice the efficiency. Then work will complete in 12 days. Then finally question, if Siri need to finish the work alone but thrice as the efficiency, what is the time taken? This is pure concept. Those who feel I am good in concept, yes, yes, you can do dear. If you don't have concept, bye bye. Formula, 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 no way. Concepts are required. Yeah, first of all, what you can do 16 days and 12 days. We'll put LCM for this. We'll get total work. Total work will be equal to LCM of 16 and 12, which is nothing but equal to 48. 48 pages you need to type. My work is typing 48 pages. Then 16 three times, 40, 12 four times. This is Siri and Bayansa normal efficiency. But second case, Siri with half efficiency, Bayansa with double efficiency. Okay, Siri with half efficiency and Bayansa with double efficiency. Siri and Bayansa normally, but Siri efficiency half, Bayansa double. It is taking 12 days. Now you have to solve this equation. Calculate for Siri. What is Siri efficiency you calculate, then you can solve the question. How to calculate, sir? Yes, equation solving only should be in terms of efficiency, not in timing. I know s plus b equal to 3 means 2s plus 2b equal to 6. There is one more data, s plus s by 2 plus 2b equal to 4. In question only, s by 2 plus 2b equal to 4. Now subtracting these two equations, 2b get cancelled. 2s minus s by 2 is 3s by 2. 3s by 2 equal to 2. S equal to 4 by 3. So S efficiency is 4 by 3 pages per day. S can type 4 by 3 pages per day. They said thrice efficiency. If S is having thrice efficiency, it will be 12 by, yeah. If it is thrice efficiency, you can type 4 pages per day. If it is thrice efficiency, he can type 4 pages. Sri can type, she can type 4 pages per day. Now 48 pages, 4 pages per day is nothing but 12. Guys, see, certain typical questions will be there. Don't think that all are within 30 seconds, 10 seconds question. No. Certain questions like this also they'll give. Few very easy questions, few difficult questions will be there. So that's what, as you have navigation, I'll suggest, even you have very good knowledge in this topic, I'll suggest initially to avoid this time taking questions. Not you don't know concept, I'm not commenting on that. I suggest you to avoid only because of time point of time prospect, right? Okay, now let me see how many of you have answered. 7.22 D. Say once again. Listen, Siri and Bayansa can complete the work in 16 days. Siri with half efficiency, S by 2. Bayansa will double efficiency, 2B, can complete the work in 12 days. Okay. So generally what we should do, we have to fix the work. In question, work is not given. It's our job to fix the work. When you see, okay, LCM for 16 and 12 we are taking, which is nothing but equal to 48. We fix the work is equal to 48 pages. It can be done in 16 days, means 3 pages per day. 48 pages 12 days means 4 pages per day. This is related to S plus B. This is related to S by 2 plus 2B. Now I have to calculate Siri alone. Siri alone. So using these two equations, S plus B equal to 3, S by 2 plus 2B equal to 4, I calculated Siri is 4 by 3. Then sir, Siri is 4 by 3, then why 3S? They said Siri with thrice efficiency. So 3S. 3S will be 4 pages typing per day. Okay, as it is 48 pages, 48 divided by 4 will be 12 days. So thrice efficiency of Siri can do the work in 12 days. Okay. If you don't have any idea regarding time and work concept basics, so I shared you already the inputs. You kindly complete that or go through that here. Without basics, so sorry, it's typical to handle these questions. Without any basic, it's not easy to go ahead. Now let's see about AS's question here. Yeah, equation solving. Ages is all about form the equation, solve the equation. My age m years ago was 5 times your age. My age m years hence will be 3 times your age. So m years ago, you don't know. After m years will be 3 times your age. If the difference, this is typical question. Everybody have a look. If difference between their present age is 40, find the ratio of the present age of Jacob and his son. Serious question. My age m years ago was 5 times your age. My age m years hence will be 3 times your age. Okay, so if the difference between present age is 400, between whom Jacob and son? Between Jacob and son. So m years ago, right? So what generally people will get the scenario is sir present. Present age is Jacob is J, son is S. M years ago means J minus M, S minus M, sir. Right? M years after means, hence means nothing but after. J plus M, S plus M, sir. Here the relationship is 5 times. Here the relationship is 3 times. And they given already the difference between Jacob and son. Jacob and his son. So Jacob should be definitely more, no? Jacob is 40 plus S. We have three equations. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Three equations, three unknowns. J, S and M. Three equations, three unknowns. We have to work on this and we have to answer. Three equations we need to solve, three unknowns. This is one basic thought process everyone can handle. But what I suggest instead of this, there is some other methods also. Sir, how, sir? Listen, yeah, somebody texting 11 is to 3. We'll see that. It should be more than 5 times. 11 is to 3. Here 3 is to 1. It should be between 5 times and yeah, one simple logic. I'll give one more logic. Guys, listen. One more other thing. I'll just give you. M years ago, this is also one good idea. It's 5 times. M years after, hence means after. It's 3 times. Present should be definitely less than into 5, more than into 3. It should be more than 3 and less than 5 multiplication. Now here 11 by 3 is nothing but more than 3. Okay, 3 point something. I'll give you right. Okay, 3.66. This is 3.5. This will be 1 point something, which is not at all okay. 1.3. This is 0.1.8, not at all okay. It should be 3.5 or 3.66 because I said it should be more than 3 and less than 5. So A and B eliminated, it should be C or D only. Sometimes only with this logic also you people get only one option, but here there are two options. It can be C or D. It can be C or D. How, sir? Before it is 5, this is after it is 3, present should be, it should be less than 5 and more than 3. Sync, right? Okay. Now fine. Okay, sir. What's the exact procedure? The three equation solving is very much time taken. Yes, I do agree. I don't recommend with that three. Okay, but what I'll do, 5 is to 1. Here it is 3 is to 1 because of 3 times. This is m years ago. This is m years hence. Somebody commented option C, somebody said option D, and this will be present in between. So if you are good in equation solving, if you want to go, what I'll say, this is 5k and k. Now 5k plus m, k plus m. M years ago 5 is to 1. So Jacob, m years ago is 5k and k. Present is 5k plus m, k plus m. After 5 years, m years, 5k plus 2m, k plus 2m. 5k plus 2m, k plus 2m. That is 3 is to 1, they said. 5k plus 2m equal to 3 times of k plus 2m. Now we got 2k equal to 4m, k equal to 2m. Then percentage differences. This will be right now. K equal to 2m means this will be 11m. This will be 3m. As per the question, percentage differences. Yeah, you got it now. 11 is to 3 directly. 11m, 3m. Percentage ratio is 11 is to 3. I don't want the difference is 40 and all. Also directly you can get answers 11 is to 3. This is the other way of solving. Option D is correct here. See, this question 11 is to 3 is correct. Okay, 5k and k m years ago. Present is 5k plus m, k plus m. Okay, after m years it's 5k plus 2m, k plus 2m. You see this process how it is going on. And as per this, it should be 3 is to 1 ratio. So 5k plus 2m must be equal to 3 times of k plus 2m. Right. Using that, we got k equal to 2m. I just substituted that k equal to 2m there. Then we got 11m and 3m directly. 11m and 3m directly. Right. So see the next question. I think this is already asked in your exam. Yesterday it seems. Now distance in kilometers, so in hour, so speed should be converted into kilometer per hour, right? This is nothing but 216, 12 times, 216 kilometer per hour. Now distance is speed in 2 times. See, this is very easy, no? Now 1 hour. So that's what, okay, questions will be, certain questions will be time taken. So I recommend you people first solve easy questions, means which is less time taken, solve first, then more time taken next. Previous question, you just see years ago 5 times means 5:1 relationship. I am taking, okay, 5k and k. From here to here, years gap, right? Percentage will be plus m plus m. Suppose 5 years before your age is 18, present age is 18 plus 5, right? This is years ago, your age is 5k, present is 5k plus m. Now present is 5k plus m, after years means 5k plus 2m. Here to here plus m should be there. Okay, then ages is all about equation solving, my dear friend. Creating equation, solving equation. And this is again bit typical questions. Okay, here I think typing error. Okay, this is typing error. Maybe uh, they typed. I'll check the question also in Google because that option C might be typing. It will be there definitely. Don't worry. The screenshot itself will get it. No, option is not with options. Yeah, here also the typing error is there. So in original question itself there is typing error. I think that will be 12 by 19 something they type. Yeah, 12 by 19 due to the date format and all, it might be changed. A serious question, everyone try this. A fraction is such that number is numerator is 7 less than denominator. Numerator is 7 less than the denominator. Also 3 times the numerator is 2 less than the 2 times of denominator. This is what they given, right? So if you just see 3x and 2x, difference will be x. This 21 will go to that side, numerator is 19. When numerator is, yeah, sorry, denominator is 19, numerator will be 12. So option should be this one. That's what there is some typing mistake. 12 by 19 should be that. Sir, numerator is less than denominator. Okay, so we can directly eliminate couple of options there. Numerator is less than, so this directly we can eliminate. Here even this option is given like 12 by 1 by 2019. That's what I'm telling you. There is some mistakes. We should think in a broad side. There is no free marks. It's not university exam. Question mistake will give some marks. Those who attempted, those who put question number, will give free marks. Nothing like that. Don't expect anything in the company. If it is government sector job, they'll release the paper. If there is a mistake, they'll accept. In private sector, the paper also they don't give it out. You cannot question them. If you question them, you are out of the company. So please be smart enough. Don't do that silly things. Now, serious question regarding time and distance. A high-speed train crosses a man on the bridge in 14 seconds. Man on the bridge. So, yeah, distance, speed, time in first case. Distance will be length of the train only because you are crossing man only, not bridge. Wanted, okay, then speed will be train speed. Time taken is 14 seconds. Next case, bridge. Train is crossing the bridge. When train is crossing the bridge, distance will be length of the train plus length of the bridge. Speed will be speed of the train only. Timing is 60 seconds, they said. Now question is regarding what is the approximate length of the train. Sir, two equations, two unknowns will calculate. Bridge length is already given. So this is LT plus 500. Now guys listen, if they ask speed of the train, I'll give you very simply like this. What is speed of the train, directly we have here. This is taking extra 46 seconds to travel extra 500 meters. So your train is traveling 500 meters in 46 seconds. This is your train speed. This is your train speed. Now you want length of the train distance means then you go for d1 equal to s1 t1. d1 is nothing but length of the train. Speed of the train is 500 divided by 46. Timing is 14. Approximately they are asking. So you just have to work on this. Approximately. This is 27 times. This is 23 times. 3500 divided by 23. Approximately 152.17 means 152 meters approximately. As I mentioned, calculator not officially allowed. If camera detects if you are using calculator, you will be gone. So make sure use the calculator in a gentle way. Understand this question? Good. We'll solve three more questions up to 30 so that at least one bunch or two set of papers you will get the idea. More on quant, I agree. So for more discussion is on quant. This next couple of questions are of similar model. I am displaying both. Marcus and Sam 5 is to 4. Sam and Ken 5 is to 6. This joint ratio, because some of their weights they mentioned, joint ratio shortcut is these two is what first one. Next one is cross multiplication. Last one will be these two multiplication. So which is 25, 20 and 24. All together it's nothing but 69. 69. But listen, one simple logic they're asking about sham. Sham must be 20 multiple. There are two options. Okay, then we have to check. Yeah, it should be 80 only, agreed. So all these together we got 69. You want 276 means we should multiply by 4. The factor here is we have to multiply by 4. If you multiply everything with 4, 100, 80, 96. This is Marcus, this is Sam, this is Ken. See, some people may be thinking, sir, my friend got same question, but they may ask Sam for your friend. For you, they may ask Marcus. For other friend, they may ask Ken. Question may be same, but last line will be changed. So that's why you have to be very attentive. Don't try to use or copy your friend's answers and also there is a risk involved. risk involved, right? So be careful, right? So see the next question. Now, what is the ratio? Andy, Mikey, Michael, Lim. This is 5 is to 6, right? So 20, 15, and 18. Adding, you got 53. They want 530 means it should be multiplied by 10. 10 is the factor. The second question, I believe you people got it already in the exam. So this will be 200, 150, 180. Again, I am telling you, my dear friends, so please be careful. This is lim. Okay, this is regarding Andy, right? So they may ask you different thing for you. They are asking Andy means answer is 200. If they ask lim, the answer should be 180. So be careful with respect to the options. Right, see the next one. Bricks wall. Okay, bricks is used to construct the wall. What is required for molecule? Analogy concept. Using bricks, we can construct a wall. What is this molecule? Tissues, no, that's not at all related, right? Group of odd atoms is molecule, is it? So check. That's what you need basic, okay, concept. So group of two or more atoms is called molecule. So using okay, few bricks, we can construct a wall. So same. Now blood relation question. This is blood relation question. Pointing to a person, Maria said, and next one is related to coding and decoding. Maria said that he was the only brother of my daughter's husband. So whenever the word he, is, as, was is there, after that you have to read statement from back to front. After is, as, was, you are suggested to read it from back to front. Is, as, was. Here my is nothing but Maria. Maria daughter's husband means Maria daughter husband brother. How is Maria related to that person? Is for this person, Maria is mother-in-law. So for this person also mother-in-law only. Mother-in-law. Yeah. Your wife, mother. Your spouse, mother is mother-in-law. For this person, wife, mother. So for this person, what is the relationship? Same should be exist for this person also. Okay, Mary is brother-in-law for these two, mother-in-law for these two. Mary is mother-in-law for these two. Mother-in-law should be your answer. Not aunt, mother-in-law. Okay, that's what don't mix up your regional language. Okay, here we may use okay మనం తెలుగులో మనం అత్త అంటే ఆంట్ అనుకుంటాం బట్ మదర్ ఇన్ లా కి ఆంట్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంది. Aunt is in English, aunt is nothing but your parent sister, your mother sister, father sister, both are called as aunt in English. But what is mother-in-law is your wife or husband mother, right? Okay, now here fixture they given G K A U W U F. Sorry. So here it is +1, +1, +2, +3, again +1, +2, +3, again +1. So here that +1, +2, +3 is keep repeating. Now for deserve, if you apply that +1, +2, +3, it results to E, G. Everywhere EG only. V, correct. EGV. Then again +1 means F. +2 means T. EGVFT available only in option B. Logic, correct one is option B, dear. Excellent, excellent. Don't worry about these notes. I'll share you the PDF in the group immediately. Don't worry. And this question, missing term. This type of questions, more you can see in Infosys also. There is one section in Infosys called as puzzles. Definitely they have to ask this type of questions in Infosys. So probably here also they are giving. Then we have to ask it. 6, 13, 25, 51. Yeah, you people got the logic, right? So 6 multiplied by 2 plus 1. If you see like, okay, 16 multiplied by 2 plus 1. Multiply with 2 minus 1. Multiply with 2 plus 1. That's how the series is going on. 9 multiplied by 2 plus 1 is nothing but 19. Okay, this is in fact basic series question only, given in a different style. Now see this next question, couple of questions. This is, yeah, as I mentioned, this is the last. No other. This will be followed by a couple of questions. With that, we'll stop our discussion. Up to 35. That sounds good. Yeah, see this question. These are the conditions. Last two questions related to this. So let's go ahead with these two questions. Here is how to handle this question. Here we have four boxes and three files are kept on a table one. After that, they are okay. We have to move from left to right. Boxes and files are there. Seven. Okay, seven slots are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven slots are there. Okay. Now file O has as many tens to its left as its right, means file O should be in the middle. Instead of saying it is in the middle, directly this converts. Left side and right side same, means O should be in the middle. No box is at the either end of O is already completed. Box is not at the either end of these things, means it should be with files. So it should be MRN, this should be NRN. Guys, see the clue. One file is already completed. We are left with only M and N. They said no boxes are occupying at the endings. So left and right hand boxes are not there, means it must and should be MRN, NRN. Next here, box X is immediate right of M. If M is here, immediate right is not possible. So now we have a clear correction. M is here, N is here. Okay, and they said X is immediate right of M. That's clear. O is immediate left of Z. O is immediate left of Z, so Z must be here. So this is what we got. But these two slots are pending. X completed, Z completed, M completed, N completed. But here with this data, I have a problem. This can be Y or W, this can be W or Y. Now, one of the question, if you observe, third from the left of the row, from the left side of the row, From the left side of the row, this is left side. From the left side of the row, third one is either Y or W. Extreme left side is M. Extreme left side is M. 34 is M, not W, my dear friend. Option E. Okay, so any doubts from your end, please? This session 1 is completed from my end. Any doubts from your end, please?